The Rock Move is a project to build a monument that represents the union of humankind. How to do this? The idea is to produce a music compilation on CD or whatever the format is at the time we do it, with music from well-known artists who would like to contribute to the movement, music that represents the planet. Produce this CD and make each CD come out with a different serial number and a password. So that makes every CD unique, and each CD would represent the person who buys it. When you get the CD, you'd be able to get your serial number and password, enter a website, and engrave your full name and the place you're from on one of the bricks that is going to build this monument. Let's say we sell 100 million CDs. That would mean 100 million bricks, each one with a different name engraved on it. This monument wouldn't be standing alone. Around it, the idea is to build a center for the arts and a center for tourism and a site that basically represents humankind as well. This center would have museums and a library and learning centers and places for art exhibitions throughout the year. Then this site would be used towards helping a lot of people in the world. Inside it, once you went in, you'd see this 300-foot tall globe that would represent the Earth. And this would be like a structural sphere that would be turning on two different axes and would be covered with LCD screens, which in turn would be connected to a central computer that would download live satellite images of the place you're looking at. What we want to create, in a way, is what we call the astronaut syndrome. When astronauts fly out to space, they do something that we can't do. They put the Earth in perspective. And when they come back with a bit of an elevated conscience, because they've just seen the Earth out of a window, and they tell you can't see frontiers, you can't see the borders. We're all traveling together on this same rock. So why are we fighting each other? Why do we have barriers or borders or even passports? What we'd like to create is that on the Earth, people seeing this huge monument and realizing that we've all built this thing together and that we're basically all the same. We're part of the same thing. We're like the bricks. We're all the same, but with differences like our names or the places we come from. The project is divided into 5 stages. Stage 1 is an international architectural bidding. Stage 2 is a similar bidding amongst countries. Stage 3 has to do with all the artistic production. Stage 4 is the construction, and stage 5 would be the final stage with the grand opening and the organization behind the project going into the site to basically organize all the income flow as an outcome flow to this worldwide net of foundations that have been helping a lot of people around the world. In 1998, I was living in New York, and I started having these recurrent nightmares about airplanes crashing against tall buildings. In my nightmare, I'm walking down the street in Manhattan, and an airplane flies over me really low, and I see it crash against a very tall building ahead, and all the people start running away towards me, and I start running towards the plane to see if I can save anybody. When I'm getting there, another plane flies over me and crashes against another tall building, which starts collapsing on top of me. After 2 or 3 days, I have a similar nightmare, and then for 2 or 3 months, I keep on having these recurrent nightmares about airplanes crashing against buildings. 1998. On September 11th, 2001, at 8:45 in the morning, I had to be on a plane flying into JFK. I was working in Mexico, and we were supposed to go to New York, but a job turned up in Argentina, so a day before I ended up flying south instead of north. I woke up the next morning and saw my nightmare on TV. Shift is a band, is a indie rock group which tours the world promoting the Rock Move project. Initially, I'm a musician, so the way to do this is to get on stage and tell the people about it. Shift means move, means move, change your center and start seeing things in a different way.